Speaking of really bad stuff, which is probably going to be like a segue that I use really often in this administration. I have a feeling I'm going to be using that one quite often. They are purging the hell out of the FBI. So not only did they remove those 8 senior FBI officials, but Donald Trump has demanded lists of every FBI agent who's worked on anything Trump ever didn't like. So January 6th, any Trump investigation, he's asking them to turn over lists of everyone who worked on it, which again isn't public information, right? Why would you know every FBI agent who's done this? Yeah, he's especially going after people who were involved in raiding his house. Mar-a-Lago, remember the documents? Even though they don't assign themselves to their own cases. Oh, yeah, yeah. Like, none of these even led to political consequences for him. You know? And you don't choose what case you're assigned to. So these are literally, he's just literally taking down anyone. He's taking down the people who can stop him. No, these people can't stop him. He's not even taking down people who can stop him. Didn't we impeach him for this kind of stuff last time? He's literally already done maybe over 50 things that are impeachable in less than 2 weeks. It doesn't matter. You find the votes to impeach him. Yeah, this is purely retribution, which makes me think that this is actually from Trump and not the oligarchs. The best part is most of these agents drag their feet on doing their jobs too. Yeah. Like a lot of these agents didn't, because they're chuds, dude. They're FBI agents. They're freaks. Why are we okay with any of this shit? Stop asking rhetorical questions. What do you mean, why are we okay? Who's okay? You? Where is the okay? Is the okay in the room with us right now? Sorry. I'm not sorry. You're contributing the chat equivalent of when people say after every sentence. They didn't even tag you, dog. It's my website. Saw articles about how this would mean firing about 6,000 agents, which is about half the FBI. Well, right now, apparently, the FBI is refusing to turn over these lists, which is wild for, like, in so many ways. Hold on. Just let me... Acting FBI Director Brian Driscoll on Friday refused a Justice Department order that he assist in the firing of agents involved in Jan 6 riot cases, pushing back so forcefully that some FBI officials feared he would be dismissed. He has not yet been dismissed, but like God only knows what'll happen tomorrow, you know? Just over 24 hours. Wow, it scrolls up whenever I highlight. Just over 24 hours later, Driscoll sent a memo to the FBI workforce explaining that Emil Bove, the acting deputy attorney general and Trump's former defense lawyer, had ordered him to remove 8 senior FBI officials. Driscoll also said he had been told to turn over the names of every FBI employee involved in investigating Jan 6 rioters. A list he noted encompasses thousands of employees, including him. In a message that circulated widely among Bureau personnel, an FBI agent summarized what happened as, bottom line, DOJ came over and wanted to fire a bunch of J6 agents. Driscoll is an absolute stud, held his ground and told White House proxy DOJ to f*** off. Which is interesting that circulated widely among Bureau personnel. It really makes me feel like there might be a lot of resentment over there. Again, everyone's a chud until chuddery gets in the way of them doing their job. You know what I mean? Like, what Los Angeles firefighters? Yeah, a lot of them are chuds. Then you see MAGA is pretending they're all like fat purple-haired cards as a way of explaining how DEI caused the fires or something. FBI agent? Yeah, you're a chud until it turns out that half of your entire institution is getting purged in like a loyalty protocol from the incoming administration. Like, you know, they even fired someone at the NRC, so much for the pro-nuclear right. It doesn't seem particularly smart to piss off everyone in the intelligence agencies. I don't know, man. Maybe it works out for them. Like maybe there's like a bubble of anger and then they purge everyone. Everyone who's left is a fucking psychopath. And it all works out, you know? Do you think the tariffs will affect the cost of clothing? Yeah, of course. Though there is American-made stuff with resources and materials made in America, you know? So you can work with that. We do produce plenty of leather and cotton and such here in the United States. A lot of clothing's made in Mexico. That's also true. Shop Imogene and Willie. They've got so much good stuff. I like their stuff so much I would consider flying all the way over to Nashville just to shop in person. Will the tariffs affect other countries outside of the US, Canada, Mexico, and China? Yes. Because if you're getting anything from any of those countries, or from any country that gets anything from those countries, which is true, those increased costs continue down the line. So, for example, imagine a widget is made in the United States using materials harvested in Canada. They pay more for the parts. They pay more for the raw materials. The widget is made in America. Then you buy the widget from America. The widget is now more expensive because the manufacturer had to deal with tariffs when getting the raw materials. Now, since your widget is more expensive, the thing you build with the widget will also be more expensive. America and China are the economic centers of the world. Any tariffs involving these countries to any extent, it's a global economy. One second. The door's wiggling. Let me close it. Wiggly door. Like it's almost closed, but not quite. So whenever the wind blows, it opens and closes them. I'm feeling so good right now. I threw a vintage, my favorite sweatshirt from sorry, not Double RL, Polo Ralph Lauren on. And I think I've got like a cozy goddamn winter fit on. Hope the doctor went well. Normal checkup, nothing interesting. Imogen and Willie, Xavier the man. I keep their stickers whenever I buy something from them. Anyway, sorry. We were talking about really belies the urgency of the moment when we stop for a fit check. You have to learn to take joy in the small things because, and I'm not joking here, it's like we're so... You guys know we're not getting saved from this, right? Like there's no big turnaround or news day where you're like everything is going to be worse for the rest of your life. Until you die, we were on a timeline split and we chose the bad path. Well, we didn't choose it. We were forced into it. And everything will be worse forever. For the rest of forever. And we're only at the very beginning. So yeah, take joy in what you can. Shout out companies that put stickers in boxes. Huge dub. Yeah. Is the website chat just to stop the pouring in of bots? Yeah, for the most part. Also, YouTube chat is kind of like the outer wall, you know? There are plenty of fine people there, I'm told. I wouldn't know. But you know, it's a good deterrent. More than a dozen prosecutors who worked on Jan 6 cases were fired by the Justice Department. See, they're going after the prosecutors here because their names are known. Vosh and his hardcore doomer face, I see. That's not what doomer means. Doomer is about pessimism, do-nothing pessimism. It's about like resignment in the face of difficulty. Acknowledging what we're up for is not being doomer. Now, if you think I'm overstating the case, that's one thing, but I don't think I am. I think I'm pretty on the nose with this one. I think that my assessment is accurate. This too shall pass, but holy... Oh yeah, it just, you know, could be worse things down the line. We'll see. I can't believe I'm like actually praying for the deep state. It like in all of these administrative branches, there's so much institutional knowledge being lost. And my hope is that they're just not able to hold the levers of power without some of the career bureaucrats. You know what I mean? I don't know. But the eggs? My breakfast? Well, we should probably eat less animal agriculture products anyway, huh? It genuinely feels impossible to enjoy the little things. Have you considered spending thousands of dollars on Japanese clothing? Sorry. Until Japan's tariffs kick in? Yeah, well, you know. When you say for the rest of our lives, are you talking mainly about climate change? Talking about everything. The effects go downstream for a long time. Just find some cool vintage clothing on eBay and you'll be fine. True! Seasonal depression of the Trump admin or crazy duo. Winter's almost done. You'll make it around. No, it's not? It's getting to spring. We're getting there. Winter ends on March 20th. Yeah, but it began months ago. So we're well past the winter solstice.